Welcome you back to Oklahoma City and the NCAA Women's College World Series presented by Capital One. Game 2, Day 1, and a spot in the winner's bracket game tomorrow night up for grabs between the 11-time champions, the 5th-seeded UCLA Bruins. Corners play in against the LSU center fielder, and Garcia delivers. And Griggs sends it deep to right center, and it's down. Off the bottom of the wall for a lead-off double on pitch one. Welcome to Oklahoma City, Rachel Garcia. A double from Griggs to start the day.
Emily Griggs is a player that doesn't have a ton of power. They're going to be placing her, or their defense is placed a little bit closer, tighter towards the infield, specifically their outfield, and she just smokes this ball to right center field. First pitch of the game, showing off her power. Again, usually more.
Record. A 2-1. Popped up. Catcher Halstead is there. A nice bounce back by Rachel Garcia. Got rocked with a couple of doubles and a run across. But another all-defensive team selection in the Pac-12 with Spalding. Puts down a bunt, dives in front of the plate. Jaquish with a quick throw, gets away and down the line. Into second goes Perez with only one out of the first. She had 74. The nation's leader this year was DJ Sanders with 82. Muscle towards foul territory. Jaquish giving a great effort just out of her reach. Love the hustle by Jaquish, but it's a strike.
She's such a good athlete.
Yeah.
She can play any position. Back behind the plate here, laying out for this ball, going all out. I love this.
Flex towards second base. On is Quinn for the out. Situation got tougher. And so far, Garcia, who's been compared to Lisa Fernandez by her head coach Kelly Inoue Perez in some aspects, is able to bounce back. Just a run across, and you'll see Garcia hit in the bottom of the second. Scopic left knee surgery after injuring her left knee during the CIF title game in 2015. Sends one to the gap in left center, and all the way to the wall. First swing in Oklahoma City for Garcia is a double.
While Jasper's able to have a lot of success when she lives down in the zone with her drop ball, this pitch, though, being up in the zone. Look at how this pitch misses about bell tie, and because of that height that it is right there in the zone, she gets her hands to it, drives it, finds the left center field gap. Not very often while Jasper misses a pitch that far up.
Gabby Maurice swings away, pops it up, and is retired by Sanchez for a big first out. Around as well. Flex towards first, and a good reach by Doyle. 2 down.
Doyle was able to read this ball well. Nichols got jammed. Inside out's the ball.
Hit hard towards second, off the glove of Quinn. Around third comes Garcia. Play at the plate, out at home. Jaquish gets jammed, and the third baseman, Tauta Lafua, making the over-the-shoulder catch. Had to make sure to turn around and prevent
Jaquish gets jammed. This ball is not well hit, but it's up and in her hands. It would have been ball 4. Wants to swing big, though, in that 3-1 count.
It's a big out to get on Jaquish. Now it's up to Landry with 2 outs. Speed at first base. Andrews goes. Throw from the knees. In time from Halstead. How about that for Paige Halstead? On target and on time to end the inning.
Beautiful throw from her knees. right to her second baseman, Kylie Perez, coming over to be able to tag Andrews, who has so much speed. Did her fingertips get in there, though?
Wow.
To it, able to hit more of a line drive.
Spalding pops it up in a short right. Quinn battling the sun and out of the reach of Griggs. They can get a force at second, but it's thrown over the head of Surratt. Backed up by Waljasper, and UCLA has 2 on with nobody out on another base hit. Now 3 straight have reached on a hit for UCLA, and not necessarily the strongest contact.
No, a couple of hits that have just absolutely gone UCLA's way. Again, Waljasper works the inside corner, puts this in a place that's no man's land. Quinn was right there, backed out of the way because Griggs was calling her off. And that is a center fielder's priority. If they want that ball, they have the right to take it. But Bailey Landry actually had the opportunity to get the force out at second base, but airmailed her throw from right field as she was the backup. No out on that play and a couple of...
Sophomore Tautolofua. 1-2. Off the glove of Waljasper. Off from third is Shaw. The play at first is in time, but UCLA ties the game at 1. An RBI from Tautolofua.
LSU defense has just had 3 unfortunate breaks in a row. Tautolofua actually doesn't get all of this pitch. It's another pitch that she can't get her hands to. It's not sharply hitting back up the middle, but as a pitcher, after you release that pitch, it's...
Power, though, that Jelinicki has shown her run production. 37 career homers and still alive in this at-bat.
That was a really close pitch with a runner on third base and a hitter that if you can get this pitch called, you are feeling good about yourself. Not sure where this one misses. Drop ball, outside corner, right at the knees. Good frame by Jaquish.
Jelinicki reaches out, pokes it towards Sanchez, who has to navigate the camera well, and it's out of play.
Come here.
Hard hit to third and caught by Tautolofua. Has not been at third base all season, but has stepped into that role midway through and makes a good play here.
Like an aggressive swing on a 2-0 count. Doyle hits that ball well, but good reactions by Tautolofua down the line to be able to backhand this ball. Maybe would have gone.
She moved out to right field in that entire jumble. All behind Rachel Garcia, who picks up a strikeout. She has bounced back nicely. Behind in the count way too often, Kelly told us. So that's when she took the reins over again of game calling. Surratt swings and flares it into right. Down for a hit. Quinn's got speed. The throw from Shaw. Play at the plate. Throw down to third. And it's ruled at home plate safe. A delayed call at home plate by Leah Bowen. And
intentional or unintentional act of a defensive team member that hinders the progress of a runner who's legally running bases. Unless the fielder is in possession of the ball or in the act of catching a thrown ball. And that's always a tough call because as a catcher, you're always in the act of catching a thrown ball.
1-2 on Aaliyah Andrews in the 9th spot. Good play by Garcia. 2 down.
Such a good athlete. I mean, the way that she just fielded that ball, it's not easy as a pitcher to field your position when a ball is hit quickly at you. Nerves, particularly in the circle, and then now you have 2 teams here who are experienced, poised.
Sanchez makes the out. 1 away.
You can just tell within their at-bats. You can feel it from the energy in the circle, even though Rachel Garcia has not been.
It matters. She said, we've gotten to Waljasper. Let's continue to do it.
And Spalding delivers with a base hit to right. Tying run into scoring position for UCLA here in the 5th.
Didn't hang on to the pitch before where there was a close check swing call that didn't go Delaney Spalding's way. Gets a pitch on the outside corner and takes it the opposite way. Lets it travel, doesn't get all of it, gets enough of it, but it
to third, Sanchez knocks it down. We'll get the tag on the runner in Shaw, and they'll pick out the second out of this 5th inning.
tough pitch to swing at for Kylie Perez, just forcing this with the runner in scoring position. Not a great pitch selection there, and Sanchez, that ball had weird spin off of it because of the way that it was hit off the end of the bat. Still being able to get an out, though.
So Perez is aboard. Still 2 on. And Tautalafu to the plate. Gets jammed. Over is Doyle. And LSU gets the run in the top. Les Miles, the former LSU head football coach, spending the spring talking at clinics, addressing a bunch of coaches.
She was on fire, though, earlier this season. I mean, hitting above 500, as you mentioned.
I think April the 15th rolled around and she was still hitting 500. 2-2. Another strikeout here for Garcia. Going through 2 of the best hitters in the LSU order back-to-back.
This pitch is going to be low and away from Bailey Landry with the screwball. It's also going to move a little bit down. Could have been the runner. Tom Milo, but they want Rachel Garcia to be in those big games. They want her out there.
1-2 on Maurice. Back up the middle into center field. Base hit. And the tying run is on base for you. Bruins are 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position so far. Hard hit back to Wall Jasper. Inning over. Followed by Delaney Spalding and Kylie Perez. On the ground to second for Perez. And they're 2 away.
Garcia. I mean, it's a difference in 3 or 4 inches, but it's a difference in a take strike or a hit.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to Spalding. She will bat second in the UCLA 7th. The Bruins are down 1. 2-2 delivery to Perez. On the ground to first. Snared by Doyle. And it'll be all SEC in one of the winners bracket games tomorrow night. Wall Jasper with a great performance. And a 2-1 LSU win over UCLA. Win over UCLA. The UCLA Bruins.
This game starts in the circle, and Allie Wall Jasper, every time she goes out there, she gives LSU a chance to win. Coach Tarina says that her teammates